I currently have very low motivation to study. And sometimes I just ask myself, like, why did I come into nursing school? And, like, it's very glamorized nursing. It's glamorized a lot. And it makes sense because, like, all that you go through to become a nurse, like, I would be glamorizing it too. I mean, I'm going to glamorize it too because, like, just all the hardship and mental that it takes on you. Like, I know we joke about it and I know we're like, oh, nursing school is hard, but like the mental aspect of it, like how it transforms your mental health, I feel like it just is crazy. Sometimes I just find myself thinking, like, what could I have done instead of nursing? Like, don't get me wrong, I do want to be a nurse, but like the points to get to it makes me reconsider and think about other possibilities just because of like how intense it is, you know? Like I wonder what other career path would I have enjoyed the journey rather than like hate the journey. I mean, I don't hate it, but you know, like despise the journey. What other path would have been like that for me? So like, I don't know. Like that's why some people are always like, oh, you know, you went to nursing school so young. That's so good. This, that, and it definitely is good. I'm definitely grateful for it. I also look at it from another perspective as people that come into nursing at an older age is because you had like time to go through life a little bit, you know, like learn yourself, learn what you like to do, learn what you don't like to do, learn what you truly have a passion for. Like I just went straight into it, and not saying that I would have wanted to go when I got older. Like I don't want to change nothing that I'm doing, but I just the process is very draining, like just mentally. And it's not just school itself, it's everything else like surrounding school. Like you're in nursing school, everything else stops. It's this and nothing else. And I know will try to say like, oh, you have to have a like school life balance, but it's hard. Like, and I'm not sitting here to complain or like make people feel empathy for me because I like literally don't talk about anything that I be going through. I just talk to God about it. I feel as though this topic doesn't get talked about enough because it's like nursing is so rewarding. Like once you get through nursing school, nursing itself is so rewarding. People will come into nursing because of how rewarding it is. Some people, most people come into it because of how rewarding it is, but don't realize the hardship that they're gonna have to go through. And then while going through it, they're just like, I'm about to give up. And I don't know, I just feel like it shouldn't be this intense to become a nurse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not taking away from other career paths saying that, or other people in the same medical field saying that they didn't put in the work. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I feel as though nurses, like, they're just overlooked and sometimes underappreciated. I won't say I regret going into nursing because this is God's blessing, and I don't know what is to come after this, you know. Well, I do know it's going to be, I know my hardship is not going overlooked, but I can't help to think about like if I would have discovered another passion of mine other than nursing. Like for one, I don't know what that passion would have been. I know this light is like, my chandelier light is like going in and out. Because I was thinking like about one of my videos and it was like, this is your sign to go into nursing. But recently, my friends and I have just reflected on like how we were when we first came in and how we are now. And it's like, I mean, nothing in this life is easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I probably would have went to another career path and it would have been a different type of hardship. You know what I'm saying? So also, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I regret it, or like, don't come into nursing because it's so hard. Like, anything you do in this life is going to be difficult. Nothing is going to be easy. But I do wonder, like, I even think about like just nurses currently right now, like they're short staffed, they're overworked. Just like, I hope it stops because I don't like going to work, dreading going to work, you know, and I don't like being put under that, not a good pressure, of a pressure that I'm unequipped to fulfill my job or I'm in an environment that I don't enjoy, you know. So like, it doesn't even stop just at nursing, you know, like it's at nursing school, it continues. And I don't know, that's like, that's the life that I would want for myself. But that, what I was just saying, as far as like in the nursing field, like once you get a job, I feel as though it's just the job, the placement you decide to work at, and you can always just not stay there. You can always go to a private company. You can always just change your scenery. You don't have to stay there. I just wish, like, okay, I went through all that in nursing school. When I get out of nursing school, it won't be this intense. I don't know what else I would do. Like, I don't know. This is not the end. I'm pretty sure God will place other opportunities and other passions in my heart for me to fulfill. Honestly, I just try to be transparent because, like, everyone always comes on social media and just like, oh, nursing school is this, nursing school is that, myself included. Like, oh, go to nursing school, it's worth it. I mean, it might be worth it in the end, but like, oh, go to nursing school, like, got them in their scrubs, but the stuff you endure is just like, it's not all glitz and glams, you know. Like, me personally, I feel like nursing school just stripped away my happiness and my peace of mind. Okay, like, I can't even imagine being in nursing school and dealing with like a toxic relationship at the same time, because I feel as though nursing is the toxic relationship. So it's like dealing with two. So I can't even imagine that. But like, my 100% happiness is more like at like 65. Just constantly like pouring into yourself, constantly trying to encourage yourself, constantly trying to push yourself. And then it's sometimes it's just like life just, it's just like, ugh. You know, I'm definitely not gonna give up because I'm right there. But I like to just reflect on a lot of things. That's just like the person I am. I like to do a lot of self-reflection. You know, when you're like drunk and like holding on your friend and you're barely walking, I feel like I am the drunk one. And God, I'm holding on to him and just being like, please don't drop me. Please don't drop me. Like, you know, like, that literally just summarizes. The thing that is just, you know, pushing me forward is, for one, number one is God. And number two is just the life that, or not even a life, like, I feel like what he's promised me, that like he keeps showing me that like, this will be yours. You will have peace of mind. You will have, like, you will be stress free. You will reap all that you sow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that is the one thing just keeping me going. And I just could not fathom this myself, going through all of this and walking out with nothing. I felt the same way in high school. Hence on why like graduating high school really wasn't like that grand to me, only because I'm like, I went through 12 years of schooling. You think I'm not gonna come out with a degree, or you think I'm not gonna come out with something? You're out of your mind. but that's just me. So it's like, it's the same thing. You think I'm going through all this crying, all this doubt, all this like self-contemplation to not come out with something? You're out of your mind. You're literally out of your mind. Like, I'm leaving here with something. I mean that with all my heart. Like, it's like, well, what did I do back then to keep me going? What did I do? So I don't know, all of a sudden, just like, I feel like my motivation before is like, go, 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 you can do it, you can do it. And right now I'm just like, go, go, go. You can do it, you can do it. I'm sorry for my energy throughout this video. It's just like, is she okay? Like, she don't have no energy, she don't have no oomph. I am trying. It's all it's literally all I can think. Like, I am attempting. Okay? I just wanted to come and like, I don't know, just share it. Well, I know I wouldn't like law. And I mean, women in STEM, engineering does look very cool. You know, like, it does look very interesting just to like be up there in those high buildings. Construction. You never know. Fashion, beauty, makeup, content. Yeah, I would do, you know, I do content, but I like to do content as a hobby. I like to do it because it makes me happy. Like, it's just like something extra I like to do. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't say I wouldn't do it, but if it were to become a job, I feel as though it could become more of a chore than like something that I look forward to doing. It's more like, oh, I have to put out this video, instead of, oh, I want to record this, I want to record that, you know. And I like content because it's on my terms, and it's just my piece, and it takes away sometimes just pauses on the extra stuff. So content, question mark. Make sure you realize that this nursing stuff is not a joke. They also TikToks about, oh, I got a 60, I got a 30, I got a da 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 da. Like, it's a joke, you know, but just imagine if you got a 60. Imagine if you got a 30. Like, you would be devastated for real. So, and that's only on the test aspect. Like, we're not even talking about like the job as far as like while you're in nursing school, or your like social life while you're in nursing school, and just your family life, and just mental health, all this stuff. It's just, it all ties into it. It's like, people just think about, oh, it's just like a lot of workload. Yeah, it's that plus some that makes it difficult. But I digress. I said everything I needed to say, and this was my experience ranting about nursing school and sharing my thoughts on it. Bye.